A rivalry almost as old as the sport itself. Two teams that when the history books are referenced, their names populate virtually every page. Winged helmets, golden domes, and as always, when these two match up, legacy is on the line. One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you guys.
Keep that supered up or cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running into the open space. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And the Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Rides to the back. Fighting off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. The proximity, both powerhouses, but squabbles get in the way from time to time, guys.
They sure do, and I think Notre Dame being an independent always makes things tricky and difficult, but at the same time, they're always playing USC every year, David. I'd love to see them schedule Michigan each and every season.
And just make it happen. We've lost so many rivalries in sports because of money, because of conference realignment. We don't need to lose another one.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Makes a grab and room to run. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Gonna run it. It's Walton. There he goes. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Throwing, Carr. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Graham. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Irish, after the chunk play through the air, back to the line. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Gilbert. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the... So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rockney and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine unis.
This is just classic college football. And because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play. This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Pressure coming. He is brought down. The man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Carr. A little screen to the running back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
throws and fires complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Makes the catch, and he's free. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Throwing, Carr. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They thought they had that screen set up, but there was a giant hole in the screen, and they went backwards.
Defense obviously did a good job watching tape, Reese. They know this is an offense that's going to try and take advantage of their pass rush upfield and try to sneak some screens in, but nobody on defense fooled that time.
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Carr. This time on target. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Carr makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. It's Buchanan. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the gun on third down, Carr. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mobley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. And he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Back to pass, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Here's Underwood to throw. Got a man. It's Buchanan. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Here comes the heat. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot more, David. It just feels different in games like this.
It just means more because these guys don't like each other, and you love making those big hits in big moments that they replay throughout the whole next year.
Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Rolling, Underwood. Buys a little time with his feet. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's picked off and he's thrown a dog.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistent.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Ocean from the wideout. Laterals it back. Wide open, he makes the catch. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a terrible decision and return there. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Shows him the stiff arm.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. That's caught. It's Buchanan. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Moving out to the right. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarter.
There's a crease. Touchdown, Michigan! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Big Blue with the response.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Barres. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Quarterback may change this route. Throwing, Carr. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 3rd and inches. Who can impose his will? Looking for a man. It's Carr. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass, I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
To the air again, Carr. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it out. It's Barres. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Throws it back. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Carr. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Upstairs to make the catch. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Carr. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Irish! The Irish punch back.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Runs for the tackle. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bounced off his feet.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Gets away from one, finds some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll use a timeout here with 8 seconds left. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. And they got it. They don't play every year, but when they do, there is just something special about this rivalry, and it is the Wolverines who take down Notre Dame. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.